Rip-roaring reversal, revving the consumer trade back up, and one of your traders says this could be the beginning of a big bullish run. Let's go off the charts with Chris Verrone for a closer look at what we call the consumer discretionary.
Exactly. And, Brian, it really speaks in context with this talk we just had on autos. I mean, these have been neglected corners of the market that are quietly acting really, really well. If you look at discretionary on its own right and equally weighted, so not just Amazon, it is making new cycle highs, but more importantly, on a relative basis, it is making about 5-year relative highs. So discretionary is the leadership here. I think, importantly, discretionary versus staples is also making new cycle highs. So if you're looking to the market for some read on the economy, very constructive message there. You've seen these household durables turn. We talked about autos, but you're also seeing home builders. We've been very vocal about the turns in D.R. Horton and Lennar. Toll Brothers today, 50 up through the 200-day. And I think what's striking is here, if you look at a chart of mortgage rates, they're breaking down. So there's support here from the rate side. The home builders act rate. There's a lot of these small home builders in the Russell 2000 as well. Russell 2000 new highs are expanding. About 40% of the Russell 2 made a 20-day high last week. Those are generally pretty good internal indications. So I like consumer here against a backdrop of tariffs, of weaker labor. I don't think the market cares.
Earlier in the show, Bono and a guy named Chris Verrone said that once you announce a new edition of the S&P, the gains have already been made. We referenced Interactive Brokers, which is being announced, was announced by Julie Borsten's, adding to the S&P 500. I wonder if all these moves that Chris just talked about, when we do get a rate cut, whether it's September 17th or not, when we actually get a rate cut, is the move now because people are, in other words, when we get the actual rate cut, are these stocks going to move, or is this it?
I mean, it's hard to bet against the momentum. I think clearly we've already seen some of these stocks run to a bit. You saw Berkshire take a stake in Lennar as well. I actually really like the toll play kind of staying up to that upper echelon of the consumer. I think it's hard to bet against. I mean, if you look at momentum and how it's performed, taking out a few days where the market has really broken down, that's really been a bullish and winning trade, and it's really hard for me to bet against that.